All right. So this is episode 5. Sorry, y'all.
We've been out for a minute, but we back.
But yeah, we back now. We back. A lot of stuff don't happen.
Yeah, a lot of stuff done happened, bro.
A lot of stuff happened in WWE. A lot of stuff don't happen in AEW. You
And
know.
a lot of stuff done happened in New Breed.
Uh, exactly.
Ooh-wee.
Well, in AEW, you know, start off with that. Two wrestlers from WWE. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they left and jumped ship. You know.
they waited
Uh,
them 90 days.
no, not even 90 days. No. The both contracts expired. So they didn't have to wait.
Oh,
They didn't have to wait at all.
oh,
Adam Cole and Danny Bryan didn't have contracts. They didn't sign. They didn't sign back with nobody, or they didn't get fired. Their contracts just expired, and they were free agents. So
yeah.
they were free agents and stuff. So I think I think Adam Cole should have. I think Adam Cole should have left because the more and more I hear, the more and more it just wasn't gonna be a. It just wasn't going to be a good fit for Adam Cole on the main roster. They were
Oh no.
going to change his name. They was going to try to make him a manager.
Yeah, I saw that.
Even make him a manager of Keith Lee at that. And why would you have your longest reigning champion of NXT a manager when he got called up to the person who beat him for the belt?
Exactly.
It makes no sense. If you want them to tag, that's one thing. Well, I don't even say that because, in my opinion, Adam Cole should have been shot to the moon when he got called.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what size he is. I don't care how his height is. He is a megastar, in my opinion. So they should have treated him like that, in my opinion. Like Road Dogg said, if Adam Cole's 6'2", 235 pounds,
Right.
he's champ already. But
Yeah.
to each his own that one there. But I'm glad. On my opinion, I'm glad he left. I'm glad he left because of the fact that he wasn't going to be what he could be somewhere else.
Facts.
And then Danny Bryan left. Danny Bryan left, and now he's going by his real name.
I'm in a meeting. Daniel Bryan leaving was a big thing for me. I'm glad he left because WWE was just gonna keep him watered down. So
I mean like, all right.
Like he should have his whole moveset available to him. I know he had a few concussions, but I still think he should have had his whole moveset available to him no matter what.
But I think it was more like from what I read today and the other day, WWE was willing to work with him on what he wanted though. I mean, Danny Bryan signed with AEW because, in his words, he thought it was better for the overall picture of wrestling in general, not just for him, but for us. For competition. Because from what I read today, WWE was gonna let him wrestle in New Japan. So that was gonna happen. They was gonna let him wrestle in New Japan. It's just the fact that he should have more freedom in AEW to wrestle when he wants in New Japan, not just certain times in New Japan. So
true, that's true.
So he left. He made. I think he made the right decision to a certain extent.
Yeah, I think he did too. Then.
I mean. Then again, he was in the back, and he was pretty much just writing stuff like Edge was writing stuff, like in the back,
Mm-hmm.
So, but all in all, this makes AEW stronger. I'm not going to say it destroys WWE and they're in trouble. But they are in trouble in another way, which when someone becomes a free agent, or when someone becomes a free agent, they don't have to think, I gotta go. I kind of have to go to WWE to make money. But that's not true anymore.
Exactly.
You know,
It definitely ain't.
or I kind of go to I kind of got to deal with WWE is doing, because I can't go nowhere else. Because that's not true anymore. That's not true either.
Exactly.
Like AEW and it's to a certain extent Impact. Like you can go there and be a name. It's just sometimes either the only thing that is a problem, is if you got that itch to say, could I ever make it in WWE? Then you should go. You should go then because of the fact that you always don't have the itch that can I make it. It's the same reason when Drew McIntyre left and the goal was to come back because he went everywhere else and he succeeded and he still had that itch on his back, that can I make it?
Right.
The same thing that happened with Bobby Lashley and EC3, and Bobby did with Drew did. Now EC3, the same shit happened. They're like
EC3 should have stayed over where he was because he came to WWE thinking he was gonna make it, and they won't even push him
because he got that itch. He had that because you're forgetting EC3 came from excuse me, like EC3 came from WWE. He just they didn't do shit with him like the first time. But
they didn't.
Impact gave him the world. And he felt like he can go back and succeed over there. And even though he got the look, just not. I'm not saying this for me. I'm not saying it. Even though he got the look, they can see him as boring. Sorry for the N word. But like people see him see him as boring.
Yeah.
So even Vince, and that's surprising to me because he is what Vince looks for.
Yeah.
Look and all. The look and all. So I'm very surprised that EC3 didn't work. But again, Adam Cole should have left.
Yeah, Adam Cole. Plus, he had the Twitch channel. He didn't want to get that up.
Exactly.
About that.
Yeah, he didn't want to get that up. And then plus his girlfriend, his living girlfriend, is in AEW.
Yeah.
Like she's world champion in AEW. So that got to be nice. To have your living girlfriend there. Like the only thing that sucks that he's not going to be on up, down, down. Oh, hanging with his boys Roger Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. But like it is what it is. Like he got to have a future for himself.
Right.
And he's not burning any bridges in any interview he talks about. I mean, any interview he says he's not talking crap about WWE. Like he's not. And like any interview he goes on, like he's not shitting on them. Like he's not throwing no shade or anything. And same thing with Daniel Bryan. Like Daniel Bryan's not throwing shade either.
Like you can't expect people like them to throw shade because of the type of guys they are. They are stand-up guys. And you got to understand that when Adam Cole was in NXT, he was pushed to the moon. So only thing was he wasn't getting pushed to the moon on the main roster.
Wait. As he should have though.
Yeah.
As he should have. Like I am a Roger Strong fan. To a certain extent, I'm a Kyle O'Reilly fan. To a certain extent. But none of them should be pushed more than Adam Cole, in my opinion. Adam Cole is the it factor for me. He can talk on the mic and he can wrestle. Now, I will say, not everything he does on in the ring is great, but he can get by with it. Playing the simple. And whatever he can't get by with, his talking can. Which Vince doesn't like the fact that he talked. Now Bruce, on the other hand, don't get me started with him because I don't like him being full control over anything because he messed up in TNA, But that's for another story, another situation.
Yeah.
Triple H had a heart attack, which is scary because I don't want to lose him in wrestling. It's too soon.
Man, I didn't even know about that until you just said.
Yeah, he had a heart attack on Friday. Not Friday. Thursday or Wednesday, he had a heart attack.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So he was in. I had to have surgery and all. So, but he's okay.
Damn.
He's okay. He's recovering.
Oh, good.
And you got people joking about he can't take the pressure of what's happening in NXT, which is horrible to say.
That's petty to say.
It's very
like,
petty.
That's something serious. You know what I'm saying? That's a heart attack, literally.
Right. So I hope he's okay. Next week is the first episode of the new NXT rebrand, which I'm not a fan of the colors. So like I'm just not. Like
I didn't see the colors yet. I can't say that. I didn't see the colors yet.
Listen. Now, you got fuck it. Hey, you got some fanboys, and they're being marks, who say, oh, the color's not that bad, or I like how they're putting color in the stadium and stuff. No. There was nothing wrong with how NXT looked.
The black and gold is amazing.
Inside or out. There was nothing wrong with how NXT looked at all.
That black and gold was amazing. I don't care what nobody said.
Right. So that's happening. So so we'll see that Tuesday and see how that's going.
Man, I'm not even ready for it.
Yeah, like and then let's talk about we'll get into New Brand in a minute, but let's talk about AEW and how this helps them, and then it kind of oh wait before we get into all that, hold up. There was a match. Now it was a pay-per-view. AEW had a pay-per-view too. They had a pay-per-view, and pay-per-view was good. I enjoyed that pay-per-view. It's one of the best pay-per-views I've seen. Period. Not just this year, but period.
Yep.
Like the best match for me was a cage match. The cage match showed like that's maybe top 10 cage matches. I'm not going to say like everybody else is the best cage match, but it's top 10. Maybe top 5. Because and not all my top 5, top 10 cage matches are WWE, because there's some TNA cage matches that was real good to me.
Yeah, it was some good TNA cage matches. It's been a minute since I even watched though, but I think the last good one was a Bully Ray cage match. I think it was with Jeff Hardy.
That was a good one.
That one was one of my favorites. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that was when Bully turned heel and he was the leader of the Aces and Eights, or whatever that group was.
Yeah, that's what it was, Aces and Eights.
Yeah, Aces and Eights group. And Bully was a good heel in that.
Bully is a great heel. Let's just put that out there. Bully is a great heel because, for one, I can't say it wasn't expected, because the moment Devon was revealed as the first member of Aces and Eights, I knew it was gonna be something with Bully Ray involved.
Right.
Them two don't go nowhere without each other.
Oh, besides now.
I mean, yeah, besides now, because Devon retired. But
and Devon works backstage in WWE, so
yeah,
right. But no knock on Bubba, because Bubba is engaged to Velvet Sky, which hey,
You in love with Velvet Star,
Oh
man.
man.
You
Oh.
in love with Velvet. I ain't finna lie to you.
So yeah. I do have a thing for her. You know.
Man ain't even on the scene no more. My little ex fiance a wrestler.
Mm. Well, I got.
Caitlyn.
Oh well. Hey.
Look,
Caitlin's good too. Caitlin's good too, bro.
man, I was in love with Caitlyn. I don't know what happened, but I wish she would have came back.
You know, but the pay per view was good. You know, the pay per view. CM Punk, he had his match. It was a good match. It was a good match. You know, I don't agree with some people saying that CM Punk, Darby Allin had to slow down for CM Punk and all that crap. I don't agree with that. I mean, was it a great match? No, but it was a good match. It was a good first match for CM Punk. You
I
know,
mean, y'all gotta think about how long it's been since this man even been in the ring.
exactly. You
This
know,
man got a whole lot of ring rust. He literally went from nothing to wrestling
you know, you
just like
know,
that.
you know. I was talking about wrestling today, and you know, I'm a fan of all this wrestling, so I'm not going to pick a
Yeah,
side. I'm not going to pick a side when it comes to that. You know, I enjoy wrestling. Like in my house, it's wrestling almost 24/7 in my house. You
yeah,
know, almost. Right? Besides the weekend, like Monday through Friday, I'm watching wrestling. You know, I watch all kind of wrestling. You know, so I'm not going to pick which one is better. Nah, because to truth be told, sometimes RH is better than anything on TV right now, and sometimes
yeah.
Impact is better than anything on TV right now, and
Yeah,
sometimes
Impact definitely
SmackDown
got
is,
his days.
huh?
Impact definitely have his days.
Exactly. So you know, I'm not going to choose what's better. Now, what I seen last night. So, for what I seen last night for SmackDown,
Mm-hmm.
there's no way, there's no reason. No, or okay, wait. Let me say this first about SmackDown, so people don't think I'm just shitting on SmackDown because I'm not. I'm not trying to.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no reason I should see only 3 matches on SmackDown in 2 hours. All
That's
right,
crazy.
there's
And
no
I can't
reason.
even.
There's no reason for that to happen.
Not at all. Not at
Right.
all.
Right. But let me say this so people don't think I'm taking shade or hating on SmackDown for last night. For what it was good. But there's no reason for it to be 3 matches. There's no reason Rampage, who has an hour show, and SmackDown has 2 hours to fill, that I should see the same amount of matches on both shows. There's no way that should happen.
Yeah, that's ridiculous because with it being a 2 hour show, you got to have at least 5 matches, maybe 6.
You know, come up with something better than an 8-man tag match, please. All right, use
Like
Big
that
E, use Big E better than what you're using him for. All right,
facts.
hey, I understand he doesn't want to be a heel. All right, then he shouldn't have won the briefcase then if he doesn't want to be a heel because that briefcase is made for heel wrestlers,
Facts.
heel veterans and heel newcomer heels. All right.
Yeah.
You can't book. If you can't book a successful uh baby face with a briefcase, all right, then don't give it to one, all right,
Right.
because this is the second year they've given a briefcase to a face and not a heel. Because last year they gave it to Otis. All right. I
Yeah, but
and let me get that straight on that situation. All right. Otis is a beast right now. All right. He's a beast as a heel right now, right? And he
yeah,
still can't and if he had the case, he still can't cash on nobody right now.
right. It ain't nobody for him to cash in on.
Right.
Like cashing in on Roman, not gonna happen.
And cashing on Bobby wasn't gonna happen.
Definitely not gonna happen.
All right. So he couldn't cash on anybody face or heel right now. And now you have the same, well, not the same situation because Vicky's a bigger guy and can do more, but like you're not using him in a creative way to make things happen with him.
Right. And see with Otis, like him cashing in on, if he had the title, if he was cashing in on either one of these two right now, he would get slaughtered.
All right. And then Biggie just now said something about cashing in on Monday. He should have been said something about that. He should have been on Mondays a couple of times to even tease that. To even tease that. But now you wait till he's been Money in the Bank winner for like 2 months.
Yep.
For him to even say anything about Raw, about Bobby, so it's just a waste. It's just a waste. And then like so the two matches that they had that were very, very good was Edge versus Seth, which it wasn't better than this. It wasn't better than SummerSlam, but it was still a good match. And then the tag match, Usos versus Street Profits. I'm not a fan of the DQ, but it should happen because you shouldn't have Usos lose on TV, on free TV. Nah.
Usos too cold for that, man. Plus, only thing is, I think it's Jimmy stay in trouble. But other than that, like they good for the product.
But here's the thing: it doesn't matter if he stays in trouble because anytime he's been in trouble, they want tag team go for it and got to do contracts for it. Every time Jay has gotten in trouble, they've gotten new contract. Besides this time, because they are contract, but they've gotten contracts, and B, they've gotten tag team belts for it.
They're going down in tag team history. Let's just put that out there. We know they're going down in tag team history. They're going in the Hall of Fame. They're going in as GOATs almost. We could damn near call them GOATs.
GOAT is what? The best tag team?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Usos is up there.
No.
Why is the Usos not up there?
Because that whole gimmick comes from the Bristol brothers in ROH. Like you realize the only reason they had see you finna get something started and Rio don't say why did you talk about this in the first place? But no, we here, so we can talk about it now.
Man, look, like I said,
you listen. You realize if the Briscoes would have got signed to WWE like they were supposed to, we don't hear about no Usos. Right? The Usos put in history. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
But they still get the chance to talk on the mic, though. They don't need the Uso penitentiary.
No. The whole gimmick doesn't happen. The whole gimmick that they doing that doesn't happen because if Jay Briscoe keeps his damn mouth shut about homosexuality, about in schools and stuff like that, if he just keeps his mouth shut, all right, there's no such thing as the Usos with this gimmick. It doesn't happen. They still have face paint and doing the dance and the entrances and stuff. But if the Briscoes just signed the WWE, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
I doubt it. I ain't gonna say they're gonna have the same gimmick. I'm not gonna say they're gonna have the same gimmick. But they're not gonna keep the face paint. Why would they keep the face paint? It's getting stale. They're gonna have them in something different.
But it wouldn't have been that.
It didn't have to be that.
The Usos. The only reason that because of that gimmick right now.
But the Usos got mouthpieces, so they're gonna talk regardless. The WWE just really now giving them a chance to talk with that gimmick. So if they get another gimmick, they don't talk with that gimmick instead of this face paint and colored shorts and shit, they'll talk.
You say what?
They gonna say something.
Say what?
They gonna say something.
And
Hell, we probably got the bloodline sooner.
What? We had the bloodlines or with the first gimmick. Listen, these are hype men.
That was
hype
horrible.
men.
That was
These are
horrible.
hype men.
I'm talking about this bloodline, this one right here, the perfect setup where they need to be. We get the real bloodline, the right now bloodline sooner.
But you don't get this bloodline.
Why not?
Because you don't get this same gimmick. You don't get this same gimmick. It doesn't happen.
I think we get the real bloodline.
You don't get it. Like the only reason they wouldn't even be in wrestling if without this gimmick. Because the only reason they stayed, the only reason they in this business still, WWE, is because of Roman.
Oh no,
Yes.
No, they can actually wrestle.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
They are the same thing as the Young Bucks. All right, they are the same situation. All they do is kick. All they do is kick. All right, all they do is super kick.
But they can wrestle though.
They can't.
They weren't just doing the super kick when they first started.
Yes, they were.
They weren't doing it like this.
Yes, they were.
No, they was not.
Yes, they were, dog. Stop that. Stop that.
They was not doing it like this.
Listen. They got 3 moves: a super kick, a Samoan drop, and the so-called fraud splash. That's it. That is all they have.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. All right. Moving on.
We're gonna start. We're gonna start. Come on. Come on. Let's go to New Breed because WWE gonna get us heated. WWE gonna get us heated.
Boy.
Let's go.
Boy. All right. New Breed. All right. So
look, we gotta talk about that new release. That's one thing. So Bozzy got up out of here.
Right.
Let me ask you, is you gonna miss the character?
What character?
The character without the voice.
No. What character though? I mean, he was Jeff Hardy and he had AJ Styles, some AJ Styles moves, and that was it. But nothing happened with him.
Of course it didn't. I just had to ask.
Like he was a jobber. He was a jobber at best, and he's gone now because of the fact that there's nothing he was doing to make us say, "Hey, come back," because of the fact that he wasn't doing it in the first place.
Yeah, he should have been there. Like, bruh, Bozzy was really, we ain't gonna call him a jobber. We're gonna say talent enhancing. But if Bozzy had a voice, he'd be a better character, even with that trash moveset he had.
But this is when I come into play and I fix that trash moveset he had.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying.
When I come into play and say, "Hey, dog, let me fix you." All right, let me fix you, and then have you coming out there better than what you are. Like I do.
Yeah.
I do nice
you
work.
Fix the movesets. You definitely do.
I do nice work.
Only moveset you ain't fixed is mine.
You ain't that.
Nah, because I can fix it myself.
Yeah, but it won't be better. It won't be better.
My moveset right now got me where? At the top of the food chain. So I'm fine as is. Don't roll your eyes at it. Come on, man. You know it's the truth.
Listen, speaking of that, I have to congratulate you on unifying the North American title, United States title, and the IC title. Because you did your thing, and you retired my mentor. So
thank you.
I gotta congratulate you on that because you're doing your thing.
Look, I gotta say this character, man, is something else. That man is taking no prisoners when it comes to title matches. I'm just keeping it real. He'll lose a match on TV any day of the week. But when it comes to that title, he is not playing. Like, he pulling out all the stops. Like, that triple threat unification match. Like, he was getting dogged in the beginning. We was real life like, yeah, he finna get out first. He finna get out first. That's how I was anyway. I'm like, oh yeah, he definitely finna get out first.
Because they tagged they was tagging you. That was it.
Yeah, they was double team. Like,
they was double teaming you.
They one person to get on the get me on the ground, the other person to stomp me. When I get up and try to get the upper hand on the person that was stomping me, the other person to grab me and whoop me up. And the thing that got me was that pay dirt out of nowhere. Cause it was literally out of nowhere.
It was. Like once you hit Jeff with it, I was like, it's over. It's over.
Was
like he winning the whole thing because I couldn't see Darkseid, and this ain't a shade at Darkseid. It's just I couldn't see it happening then.
No, hold on, because Darkseid still had a upper hand on him. The part that I knew I was winning on was when he blocked the miss. When he blocked the miss, I was like, oh yeah, it's over. It's over. He literally put that arm up like, nah, you ain't getting me today. He blocked the miss. I was like, oh, when he blocked the miss, it's over. Put him in that muscle buster. That was game over. That was game over. But the pay dirt is really that was the game changer of the whole match, the pay dirt. Because it came out of nowhere. It literally came out of nowhere, and Darkseid did nothing to stop it. That's the crazy part about the eliminations. They ain't trying to stop the other person from eliminating. But if it was a regular triple threat match after that pay dirt, Michael's supposed to get a whooping. like he was supposed to jump right on him. Like, nah, I ain't finna let you get him. But it was elimination. As soon as Jeff got eliminated, Darkseid was all but cooked.
Yeah.
He was all but cooked. And then not to mention that, not only did Triple S retire, but Eddie retired.
Yeah, he did. I'm kind of sore about that one now because I wish he would have. I wish he had another match because I wish he didn't go out with a low blow.
Man, that was one hell of a way to go out, man. And I'm like, one more. Just give me one more match. One more. Even if you don't wrestle on a week, just give me a pay-per-view match. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just give me a pay-per-view match and I'm good.
Right. Then we had another unifier. First,
I was gonna let you bring it up because I ain't want to bring it up.
Then we had another unifying match.
Yep.
Well, first, I beat Smashing, and then your boy became a TV champion for the first time, and I kept my belt and I unified the belts, so not, I'm very happy about that because somebody said back in the day, or not back in the day, but somebody said maybe a couple months ago, that I made this look pretty, and you know what? I don't make it look pretty. I made this look good. All right,
I make it look good.
I made this look real good. Cause I collect belts. Okay. All right. I ain't trying to.
You ain't the real belt collector. We know who the real belt collector was.
But I am.
We know who he is. You know who he is. But you doing your thing, but collecting these belts right now, though.
But and then I'm not gonna talk about myself that much. But and then I get the King.
Man,
use that briefcase.
Man,
blocking Pat Legend. FML had a real.
It was FML and Bully, man.
FML and Bully. My bad. You're right. Bully and FML had a good match. A real good match.
It was a good match.
But Block and FML had a real good match.
Oh man, match.
They could have went either way.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was surprised But then again, I wasn't because Alpha Male went to a whole new level. Even after being the world heavyweight champion, he's still on a whole nother level now. So
he is on a level. I don't know if he's on the same level. I mean, another level than Block, but he is on a level.
Come on now, we know Block is a legend. We ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But the good thing we get to see it again. So
yeah, that's what I'm waiting on.
You know, we get to see it like we get to see it again on lockdown. Our pay-per-view, y'all. Don't forget about that.
Lethal Lockdown.
And then we got the King.
The King.
The King.
He gonna tell you say it right. It's the King.
Hey. He became champion, which he should never lost the belt in the first place.
True.
Bully. Like he should have never lost the belt in the first place. He just being petty.
Yeah. Stripping him of the title.
All right. Hey, that man deserved to have the belt. You know, so it's only fair. It's only fair that he's champion now.
Man, we all know that cash in came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, it definitely did.
It did, but it also didn't if you pay attention, because you got to think about it. Why would he cash in on B Block?
Right. Well, you know,
why would he cash in on B Block? It came down to ruining title unification night and creating the King legend as the unified champion. Instead of one of them becoming the first one, now he's the first unified, undisputed heavyweight champion of the new breed.
I think he would have let Block do it. You know, it just happened. That's all.
I mean, if Block did it, it would have been a different story. But with Alpha Male and Lethal Bully being the ones in the match, it was really shocking, but it's not shocking. Right. Because it was shocking the way it happened.
Well, he owed Bully a payback anyway. So.
Yeah, that's why it was like almost not shocking, but it was a big surprise because nobody expected.
I think Alpha Male was going to beat a Bully anyway, though. Because Bully, like Bully was already getting his ass kicked at the time, you know. But you know, it was a good match. Though.
I think it was a good match. Plus, even whatever happens, they always got a chance to run it back down the line.
Right.
You know, but not before the King sees Lethal Bully and Lethal Lockdown.
Right. And you know, the King has beaten a Bully before, you know. So this will be the third time they fight. This one
is real interesting. That's why this one is real interesting.
Right.
That's one I'm looking forward to. Block versus Alpha Male. That's another one I'm looking forward to. And I don't know, man. This Mills versus Braxton. I don't know how much longer Mills can hold the entire match by himself. Because right now he's carrying it.
Well, you know, you need to worry about Harold. That's what you need to worry about.
Man, I hear he next in line. So, if he next in line, he might as well be prepared. Because at this point, Braxton is just going to get washed.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
It just looked like he's going to get washed.
You better hope so.
Man, because after that surprise this past week of BLJ, I'm not gonna lie, it was a surprise. I didn't see that coming. Yeah. I think Mills got too cocky, you know, after the unification match. He got too cocky and relaxed himself.
That was the 1, 2, 3 kid and Razor Ramon all over again, bro.
Man, look, let me tell you, I was surprised as hell.
I was too.
I'm like,
hey. The kid got some moves.
Yeah, he definitely do. His moveset is nice. I will say that. So I was like, yo, he is washing Mills right now. So the only time I thought I was like, okay, now it's time to turn the match around was when Mills got busted open. Because remember one time he got busted open and he literally the whole match changed and he won like in a drop of a hat.
Right.
So I was like, when he got busted open, I'm like, okay, now the whole thing finna change. But once he thought he was gonna get back on top, BLJ stayed on him. I was like, man, he watched that whole match. He watched.
Yeah. You might have to run that back again, man.
Oh, you think I ain't running that back? Yeah, I'm running that back.
Like you might have to I mean, speaking of running back, tonight it starts my best of 7 with Joker, you know.
I ain't finna ask who you got because I know who you got. But how many? I gotta bring this back, y'all. How many are you? I'm asking now because your man might have changed. What is gonna be the winning score? How many you winning in the best series? I mean, what's gonna be the record in the best series? Best of 7 series.
4-2.
4-2. So it's still keeping the same thoughts.
Same thought.
I had to ask because you know it's a different time. It's a different time.
But
So I gotta ask.
But I feel some type of way about this.
Why?
Because I'm the only one bringing something to the table.
He is kind of quiet right now.
Huh?
He is kind of quiet right now.
No, because he was supposed to bring that North American title with him, but
hey,
he didn't even get that far because he lost at the dark side, you know. But
yep.
I did my job. Not only did I beat Smashing, all right, and then I unified the open weight and the TV title. All right, and I'm bringing my title. So he couldn't even do that, you know.
Well,
but yet here we are with this match. All right, and
I mean,
he don't deserve it.
Truthfully, he wasn't gonna be able to bring that title to the match anyway if he had brought it to the table because he still had to come up against me because of Dark Side. Like, you know, if Dark Side had lost, he still had to come up against me. He wasn't winning in that triple threat match. Let's just put that out there. I won't let him get past me in that triple threat match.
But he didn't even do that one though.
Exactly.
Like he was too busy worried about me talking all that shit. All right, like here we are now. Him getting something he don't even deserve.
Facts.
But
so
we here.
I don't think he's gonna win though. I think he gonna get on you early, and then he gonna fall off.
We'll see.
I can see him winning 2 in a row, and then you pulling the Milwaukee and going 4-0.
Yeah, well, I'm ready. No matter what, I'm ready.
Look, that 4-0 gonna be the one. I'm telling you, because it's like you're gonna turn up and you ain't gonna lose that title, so you're gonna go 4 straight.
All right. But you know,
all right.
But that's about it though for this episode though.
Yeah, that's about all I got down for the episode. Besides the pay-per-view, that's gonna be the big one.
Right.
You know, so we get ready for the pay-per-view. All I'm gonna say is to everybody in the league, promo. You know,
right.
Get ready, because we leading up to one of the This is lethal lockdown we leading up to. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all ready. I need y'all on point. So
right, and pay
let's
attention.
Get it together.
If you're not promo, at least pay attention to what's going on, because the last thing we need is to be promoing, and you don't even know if you got a belt. You don't know if you what match you in. You don't know what's going on with storylines and all that stuff. You know, like just pay attention.
Especially when it's all right there for you.
You know, hit that like button.
Man.
Share.
Especially when it's right there for you.
Right.
So
get on to that.
Thanks. But ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another episode of the podcast.
Yep, this is Hired Gun.
And this is Mike the Money Mills.
And we'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Hold up.